volume. But
He
Funfora
got
has volume. He
he
throws a
got
lot of
more volume.
punches.
Yeah,
He
he
has a
do.
lot of volume. Charlo maybe not. Charlo, he just he caught me with a shot. He caught me with a shot early in the fight. Um,
He seemed like he got more of the one punch power versus the other two.
who?
Charlo. Charlo.
Yeah. I give him that over these two. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, what does Virgil bring?
I don't know, man. I feel like maybe a more savage mindset, maybe. Like, Virgil, like, I feel like a little bit he's a little emotional when he fights too. Like he gets a little emotional. Like,
I can
you
see
land
that.
some you land some punches on him, he'll shake his head, like start biting his lip and then probably
Needs to
throw
get it
some.
back.
Yeah, he needs to get it back. He throws some crazy shit at you too. But you know how it goes. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
No. I hear you. You don't want to give out too much at the same time as well. Um, yeah, this is great. Look at this. What do you think about this promo that they just did right here? I actually enjoyed it a little. You only fight at 154 pounds to look forward to.
Yes, sir.
Another nail for the hammer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's way better than that damn poster. I'll tell you that much. Way
Fact.
better than that poster.
Yeah, this one. Look at they still giving you small over there. But it's
Right.
all good. No.
Yeah. I ain't too worried about that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man. What do you think about Keith Thurman and the Funfora situation though? What do you think about, Fundora's injury and that whole situation? Because that's also your side of the street as well. I don't want to say it's your side of the street. I look at you as a PBC fighter. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, most of my career I've been fighting on PBC. We still do business together. Those are my people. But I guess he's injured, bro. I don't know what to say about it. They should make this fight. They should make this fight right here for the title and let Fundora be the champion in recess. That's what they should do. Shit.
Because
But
Fundora
I
did get
think
a couple breaks. Yeah.
yeah. But I think they're fighting again in like January. I think they're rescheduling it for January. So we'll just see how that plays out. You know, I think
Do you?
it's a good fight. I think
Mhm.
Keith Thurman has a good lateral movement, good power. Always brings the fight, always comes to fight, and so does Fundora. Fundora's learning more. He's gotten
You been
better.
in
I
there
feel
with
like
you been in there with Keith.
no, but I grew up with Keith. I was
That's
watching
what I'm
him when
saying.
I was like 8 years old in the gym watching him spar my brother and shit like that. But yeah, it's just yeah. I know Keith. I know Keith real well.
Yeah. That's why I asked because I know you guys out there in Florida. So
Mhm.
you feel like he got a shot? You think it's a 50-50 type of a shot?
I'll give it 60-40.
60-40 on the
Yeah, yeah.
Fundora?
I'm leaning towards Fundora. I'm leaning towards Fundora. No disrespect to my boy Keith, but a little bit inactivity, a little older now. I feel like Fundora's like with him being champion, he's learning more and he's actually gotten better in my opinion. Like he's starting to box a little bit more, starting to learn more of the sweet science and rather just going in the front door trying to bang it out with everybody. If he does that, then Keith Thurman will be able to move and land a bomb on him that might put him out. But
Right. Like Brian Mendoza did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I hear you on that. Your division, yeah, it's getting hot now. You mentioned a little bit about Xander Zayas. You didn't mention nothing about the WBA champion though, Abbas.
oh,
What
he's
do
a
you think
champion
about?
now.
What do you think about him?
I just saw that fight where I didn't even watch the fight. I just saw the highlights with him and Tellez.
Hellels, yep.
Yeah. I don't think much of him. I think that's probably who Boots gonna end up fighting next. Boots is now the WBA interim champion. I'm pretty sure Boots gonna try to grab one of those belts real quick, or grab that belt for sure. So I don't know. We'll see.
Have you
We'll
seen
see.
enough for him to say that Xander is the weakest link versus him?
No, I haven't seen enough of him. I haven't seen enough of him. You know, nah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So you feel like, yeah, it's good that it's good to hear that you know that, fighting the big names is going to be just as important as positioning yourself to get an easy title shot. You feel like
Yeah,
that's how you're going to get to the Hall of Fame, fighting these names easier versus trying to stack up all the accolades. Because sometimes you'll stack them up and then you don't get notified.
yeah. And I kind of feel like that's the position I'm in right now. But with um, actually, I do feel like I'm in a great position though because you know I was number one in the IBF. Right now, I'm sitting in the WBC, fighting a guy like Virgil, and then after this, I could fight, just pretty much anybody. And I feel like my resume is one of the best in this division. I feel like besides myself, the only person that probably has a better resume than me in 154 pounds is Charlo, and maybe even Funfora because that's one of my hiccups on my record, but. Everybody else is it's all hype. I feel like it's just all hype. Everybody just be talking. One person says something on social media, then another person follows, and it's just, it's a domino effect. Everybody just start talking a whole bunch of bogus. That's why I just deleted my X app. I'm like, you know what? Let me just delete this shit, like, cause it's just a whole bunch of talking. Motherfuckers just be talking, throwing out false narratives out
That
there.
shit
Like,
ain't even the real world.
it's really not. It's really not. Let the fighters fight. That's just, it's all bogus. So I deleted that shit just so I could, focus while I'm in camp. And then I'll revisit after this fight, November 8th. I'll revisit the X app and say what I gotta say.
Right, right. What is your prediction November 8th?
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I don't give a fuck how I do it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. This is where I get my glory, man. I feel like I've been through the most, and I got like a Roberto Duran type story. I just tweeted that the other day, but I truly feel that way. I took a
What's the
loss.
what's the what's the what's the comparisons? Clarify.
Like, I'm Roberto Duran fought damn near everybody. He went up from 135 to 168 or 175, one of them shits, and he just pretty much fought everybody. And he took a loss to Tommy Hearns, got knocked out, and never let that define his career. Never let that define him. Like, I took a loss to Charlo, I got knocked out in the first round. Like, to even think about that shit nowadays is just crazy. Like, damn, the first round. And, I still was able to bounce back from it. Not a lot of people bounce back. There's a lot of fighters on the list that has been knocked out, has been champion too, has been knocked out and never been the same. Came back and wasn't the same. Less confident, um, gun shy, whatever the case may be, just wasn't the same. And I feel like I'm I'm hungry, man. I'm starving. Like, I want to be
What's up?
champion. That's what's on my mind. Being champion. Whoever I gotta fight, I'm gonna fight. If I gotta fight Anthony Joshua, I'm gonna fight him to become champion. Like, it don't matter who I fight. You know. That's why I fight like this. Is just like it's better for the story. Is better the glory, better the story type shit. Better story, better the glory because um, Virgil Ortiz is on a whole different side of the street. He's on Golden Boy, and they backing him heavy. And just watching the fights on Saturday, you could ask my boy, man. I'm just sitting there. I'm not saying a word. I'm just listening to everything the commentators saying. Sergio Mora saying some bullshit. All them commentators saying bullshit. Sometimes I just look at that shit and it motivates me. I'm just like, all right, bet. Woke up the next morning, I'm like, man, let me go for a 7 mile run. Let me go, ran that shit like Usain Bolt. Like, I'm just motivated. I'm extra motivated. And I feel like it's gonna show this fight. It's all gonna show. It's all gonna show. My skills are gonna show. I don't really feel like they've seen the best me yet. They ain't seen nothing yet. Like, the whole world ain't seen nothing yet. And like, for the ones that been in the gym with me, for the ones that see me on a day to day, for the ones that see me nowadays and stuff like that, they know. They be like, yeah, let me go put this bet in on you type shit. Like,
Yeah.
they see
Mayweather
the odds.
co-signed you a while back too.
Who's that?
Mayweather. I
For
remember he
sure.
co-signed you a long time ago.
Yeah, cause
You
like
one of the hottest amateurs back in the day.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Well, this shit's important, man. I'm excited, man. I'm motivated. I'm motivated, and this is, like I said, this has been one of my best camps.